so it's going to be insanely hard for me to keep looking at the camera because phone. But my head, this was a lot more polished, and it was gonna be like, you know, beauty in spite of pain and stuff. But I left my fancy dancy card, my SD card, at my work, so you get my phone, which I guess really, you know, actually starts us off on the right foot because you forget things when you're chronically ill. So I just got out of the shower. I got out of the shower 20 minutes ago, and it's taken me until now, 6:10, to get up, to get around. I also say the wrong words a lot, so every video you've ever seen of me has been cut a bunch because I've said the wrong thing so many times. But basically, I want to see if I can do this, if I can vlog for a week, and show you what life is like for a typical week of me. I don't think that I am exactly typical of anyone who has fibromyalgia, and I wouldn't want to stereotype or generalize because we're not putting anybody's experience in a box. So this will be my life for the week, and it starts tonight. Tonight I was supposed to go on a date. I'm not doing it, obviously. I've had a migraine this is the second day. It's better today, but I don't drive when I have headaches. I've already been in one accident related to headaches, and I'm not going to do it again. I will not put other people at risk, so I don't drive. I thought taking a shower would make me feel more human, but it has made me feel so tired. And if you are chronically ill, I'm sure you understand that, because it is exhausting to take a shower, even though I took the fastest one that I could possibly muster. And now I can't even have the energy to comb out my hair, so it is all crazy knotted. Yeah. And it's just Sunday, but I'm ready for a good week. It's 1:01 a.m. on Tuesday. Monday night, Tuesday. My first day of vlogging did not go well. I stayed up nearly all night, and then I slept nearly all day, which is kind of how my nocturnal vampire self lives. So today I'm embracing the insomnia, and I've been working up until now. Had some good phone calls with some people, and yeah, it's strange to be functioning when everyone else is not. But I'm hoping that I'll just get tired because I'm preoccupied with my work right now. So, day one, not great. We'll see if I can do better coming up. It's about 4:20 in the morning. I've done terrible at vlogging this week. I feel bad about that, but that's kind of how my weeks go. I can't sleep tonight again, kind of like normal, and I find the 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock hour the hardest one to be awake. That's the one where I feel most guilty, because I feel like I let people down a lot. It's the one where I hate having chronic illness the most. It's the one where I'm most sad. I think 4 o'clock is the quietest hour. right before 5 for some reason. It gets so quiet. It's crazy how I just have no sleep desire. And then really, really late at my night, early in the morning, then I'll be tired, but I'm pretty much nocturnal at this point. It's so frustrating. I'm sorry I can't really look at the camera. It's very difficult. It's not natural yet. But now it's at the point of night where I hate being awake. I just hate having chronic illness. I hate fibromyalgia. This is where I struggle to see it as a holy experience. It feels so bad, and I think that's probably really selfish. I'm looking at it very close-minded. I know that suffering produces perseverance, character, hope. And I want all those things. But when you're in the nitty-gritty of it, it's just really hard. Your body is so exhausted. I can't ever rest, and it hurts all the time. It just kind of tires your soul too, and challenges you to grow really deep roots. But people talk about that that's really a nice thing, and it is. But it is sure hard. This last year with fibromyalgia has been the hardest year, for sure. I don't know that I've really talked about this ever. I moved away from my family, and I was really excited because I was moving to a job that I thought was going to be ideal for me, and it was in ministry. I was just really excited about it. But nearly right as I moved, I started getting pain symptoms, and it just increased and increased until finally I couldn't walk. I was immobilized, and I didn't know at the time that if you don't move that it makes it worse. So it took, over 6 months to get diagnosed, to start figuring out a plan of what to do. Sorry, Dexter, my dog, is sitting right here because he likes to keep an eye on me while I'm awake. So I felt like I lost my health, but I was also dealing with moving, and I had never moved away from home beyond college before, so I was dealing with losing friendships that way, because it's the fact of life that friendships don't carry over when you move sometimes, at least not the same way that you had them before. So I felt like I was losing a lot of relationships. I was very isolated, knew no one in my new city beyond a couple of friends. So I lost health and relationships, and then a couple of months into it, my grandma passed away, who is my best friend in the whole world. So it was just a bunch of things crashing down around me. I will say, though, that God had already been preparing in my heart to be joyful through that time. And it's weird looking back on it, because it just felt like this idea of daily choosing to be a joyful person and like deciding that you are going to be joyful in your heart, which seemed kind of weird, but anyways. But this whole like choosing joy thing had come around before any of this had started, and I just kept hearing about that and like thinking about it, and I didn't think I was a particularly unhappy person exactly, but I see now that he was already preparing me for what was about to come, because it was the hardest year, having such crazy things happen with my health, unsureties, losing people, I don't know, just not being sure of finances. There's a really good quote. Let me find it because I really like it. Anyways, it made me think a lot. Okay, it says, the peace and fulfillment of Jesus is literally so good that your bank account can be empty, your body can be sick, and your heart can be broken, but it can always be well with your soul. It's by Carl Lentz. I had to start seeing how I was giving up myself. It's a weird balance of like not focusing on self and focusing on Christ, but at the same time like focusing on myself because of my health. I don't know. Thank you for listening to me, because this is already making me feel better just to talk it out. It's been a week. I'm like always confident that it's going to be better, but it's hard when it doesn't go as quickly toward better as you would like it to be. I don't know if I will keep vlogging. I think this might be the end of my vlog for the week. And maybe next week we'll do it again. I don't know. I'd like to show you that it's not all sad in chronic illness, that you can do things too, but this week it just wasn't that. It was a lot of weird, tired, and being up at night, wishing I were asleep. Anyways, thanks for listening.